Hello everyone and welcome to what remains of Edith Finch. Now this is one of the PS4 free games for the month. I say free, you still have to pay for the subscription, but whatever. One of the PS Plus free games for the month, so I thought we'd give it a try. Not quite sure what you do from here. Usually a game like this would have a menu at this stage, but okay, looks like we're already in. Edith Finch, journal. If you could tell me some of the buttons, that would be lovely. Some interesting ghosting on the hands there. Look at that. You can see the hand like 5 times. How do I open the book? I really don't know. What is going on? There we go.
This isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Okay. Sounds like we're going to the house. Now, I know very, very little about this game. Didn't pick it up when it first came out. I would have got it on PC if I was going to. Wow, the frame rate seems a little bit...
Until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I've heard good things, but it feels very juddery right now.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Alright, don't think we're worried about them then. What are they gonna do?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, okay, wow. It's gonna be a serious sort of game. I like the way the letters just threw on the floor there. That was really cool. Is there any kind of sprint?
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
There's like a path down, but I'm going to stick to the main path for now. Just because I don't know what I'm doing. I assume this leads to the house, which is where we need to go. I'm going to try not to talk over who I assume is Edith Finch. Because I assume she... Yep.
But I saw a few hoof prints.
Yeah, I was saying, I assume she's going to be talking a lot, so I'll try and shut up when she does. Oh, wow. Don't be afraid, buddy. And he's gone. Who knows where?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I'm going to question that statement. It's a house. How would it know answers? It looks like crap as well. Wow. Who built this? What architect signed off on this stupid tower at the top here? What the hell?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I mean, the garage looks normal. It looks sort of normal up to a point here. The painting's weird, and then it just goes crazy.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Afraid of the house?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Yeah, that would seem a bit obvious. I'll leave you a key in the will to our old house. Alright, well, that's kind of dull. Think of something better for your will. You know, be creative. If I don't scare someone with my will when I die, I've failed. Try this key? Or the cat flap? Are we really doing this? Okay. Was not expecting that.
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Alright, it looks fairly normal inside at least.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
This is a pretty big house. I assume this is America and people have bigger houses in America.
Family There were just memories of one.
This is like a huge kitchen for UK standards.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So, to be fair to the game, it creates mystery pretty early on. Why did you leave? And who was Edie? Because this is a normal table, so them leaving like this is
My
odd.
mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Interesting.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I mean, that would have been interesting, though. It's like, now you can go in the basement. Now that I'm dead.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Ah! So that explains why the house is so stupid, because just a guy just built it on his own. This door been sealed shut? What the hell?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What? What? And you didn't have a problem with this? Okay, this is weird. This is a weird game. Can we use the chairlift at least to go up the stairs? I don't want to walk. I'm too lazy to walk up the stairs in a game. Alright.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
This is super weird. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this out there.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
So, Sven was Edie's husband and he died in 1964 and she died in 2010 then. So, Edie is dead. Which, by the way, I've never seen anyone put, like, times of death on the doors of their old rooms. This is... okay. Calvin's dead too.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What does that mean? Does it mean he shared a room, like, because it was just preserved? Or was there a body in there? I see the rope, so I'm hoping that it was just like they preserved that part of the room. He was only 11 when he died, though, Calvin. That's a shame. Gregory is also dead. He was 1. Holy crap.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Now, this is going to be a sad game, isn't it? I think I came into this expecting it not to be quite so... yeah, emotional as a game.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
A Pie for Piper, Secrets of the Stove, Pacific Coast Seafood. The pleasures of Japanese cooking, I agree. See who's dead in this room. Barbara's dead. 16 years old, jeez.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
How are all these people dying so young?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay, so Odin built it. I thought it was Sven. What did he do? Molly is also dead, 10 years old.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
And then there's one open door.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
This has got to be it, right? Nice.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Don't know. There we go. So
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright. Well, in we go.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Is Milton dead too?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly. Is this actually Molly's room? Yes, it is. Okay.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's kind of cool. Wait. Wait. I can't quite make it out. Tell me that's not a dead gerbil in there. I'm squinting. I don't think it is. I think we're good. It would be a skeleton by now. I'm an idiot. It's fine.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, so we're Molly now, right? Is gerbil alive?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, man. No. Pumpkin? I'll eat a pumpkin.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay, it's not a real pumpkin. What, should we eat the goldfish? Don't eat the goldfish. He says, I thought about, but... I mean, we're not going to. Can we even try?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Yeah, he's nice. He's lovely. I like fish. Starfish out here. Wow, you can see basically nothing out the window. Pretty spooky for a child's room. Alright, let's go outside if we can.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Is there anything we can do? Wait, is the way that we came in here? Did we come through that? Through, like, the wardrobe?
I kept eating and eating.
What? Did you just eat the toothpaste?
That'd
be awful.
A lot of things that night.
Oh, look at her hand. This probably isn't good.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Don't eat the bird. Don't eat the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay. How do I continue this? Is there a jump button? No, there's a duck button. Okay, there we go.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Can we not jump that? There we go. Oh, I think the duck button is like a get ready to pounce. Yeah. You can probably go on the roof, right?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Okay. I can get you.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Not sure how much control I have over this.
Rabbits.
Are they in the field or in the grass at the side? I don't see him in the field, so... Oh, I see him, I see him. Did I get one? Nice.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing
Oh my god.
my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Oh, okay. This game has surprised me like 20 times in the opening, what, 15 minutes? 20 minutes? Is not the game I expected it to be at all. Oh, you ain't getting away.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
But not in water, okay. Am I in control of this? I am. Don't ask me how.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
So if you'd have told me I would be playing as a shark when I started this thing, I would have been pretty damn... I don't even know the word. Shocked? Oh, I won that seal.
Juicy seals.
Did I miss? Oh, it's inverted. That sucks. If I am terrible at this, it's because it's inverted. Wait, surely I... Yeah, there we go.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my god. We still going for the same one? Sure.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Are we a squid or an octopus? Oh, we're a snake. Are we? I don't... Yeah, I think we're a squid or an octopus or something.
Monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
What even is this game? I'm enjoying it, I really am, but I have no idea what's going on.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
As many good smells do, obviously. Oh! Is this back at our house? This looks like our house. Yeah, it totally is.
Closer and closer.
Don't kill your own family. If that's where this is going, don't do it. Can't go up. We're gonna have to go out, aren't we? I was hoping something would be in the room so I didn't have to kill anyone. Assuming this is real, this could very easily be a dream. What's under the bed? All my stomachs.
All my stomachs started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That kid needs therapy bad.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Wow, that's dark. So here's the family tree anyway, so we can see how long people live on average. So Lewis lived until he was what, 22-ish, 21, 22, 23 maybe. I don't know how years work, is what I'm saying. Maybe, had he had his birthday already in 2010 or not? I don't know. Milton made it to 21. No, that's wrong. 11, idiot. I'm an idiot. Dawn, she did a bit better, like 48. Gus, 23. Gregory, 1. Sam, 33. Walter, 53. Odin, 57, but he's old as hell. Edie did really well. She was, what, 93? Calvin, 11. Barbara, 16. Molly, 10. So, I would say average life expectancy here is probably, like, mid-20s or something. Not great. Not great. Let's close that up and see what we find.
I got
Oh, there's Molly.
Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Now, did that kid actually get eaten by a monster, or was that all just a dream?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
So the parents knew she turned into a cat? Or
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
was the cat just named after her because she died?
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Oh, so there is a reason all these people are dying early then.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He set sail with a house? Sure.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Who would marry into this family? Goddamn Sven, I salute you, sir.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Mysteries of Death and Thereafter. Written by Odin Finch. Okay. Odin Finch joining the great majority.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wow. I mean, the bad look of that. Good story, though.
Even in your 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Does this look like... Yeah, this is a room marked with Gregory, right?
It was a pretty big trace.
I assume we can't get out of this door. It'll still be sealed, right? But there's another book. There's a Secret in This Bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's a really cool way of hiding something. In a pop-up book, that's awesome. I would just point out as well that this, are we Edith Finch, or there's an Edith Finch who's dead? That's the grandma, right? But anyway, whoever we're playing as is 17, and in this family, she's done pretty well.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
17 is old age. Okay, this is the dead brother room, right? Calvin, I want to say? Sam and Calvin. Oh, that's really cute as well. And then one of them just stops in 1961. Damn. Hitting me in the feels now.
Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Okay, you gotta do both
said
legs.
He'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
I'm not gonna kick him or something,
I
are we?
told him
Good.
going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Okay, we're gonna go all the way around the branch by the sound of it.
Not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So he was 11 then. Oh, and they all have one of these log paintings that Edith did. How old would she have been then? She was born, I want to say she was born 1917, so she'd obviously been old enough to do this. She'd have already been a fairly old woman.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I'll say that, she'd have been 44. That's not old, but you know.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Kind of just want to check out, missed anything, but it's not. Is he going to let me? I don't think I have, but we'll just check. Oh, we can go up here as well. I don't think there's anything up here, though. So one of them was into spacemen and the other was into, like, what, cowboys?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
That just so we can get back in later, because that's outside again. Oh, now we're in Barbara's room.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, are we in this now? God. By the way, I like the fact they've actually inserted a little bit of humor into this game. It's been pretty dark up till now, and then they were like, oh, Rick's, I like your delivery on that. I'm like, yeah, cool. Alright, let's do it. If I can figure out how. There we go.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ah. So that's the key to the basement. Oh god, we're controlling... This is awesome! We're controlling part of a comic book now. This is really cool.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Yeah, I would turn back at this stage, to be honest. What is that? Why is there an owl lady in there? I mean, I assume it's made out of wood or something, but still.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
10 years ago tonight? Well, that's not ominous in any way. I'm not absolutely terrified right now, don't worry about it. Okay, so this is the saw where Sven hurt himself. I think we just gotta keep moving. Punching bag. Don't want to go in the dark. Just gotta keep an eye on the dark, though.
It rattled and grew still.
Sure.
Oh dear!
That's Rick. I'm not gonna hit him. I didn't press it.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Well, and we're in control again. I mean, this is a really creative section of the game. Weird only having this much screen to play with, though. Whoa, okay, well. I mean, that's just plain dangerous. Health and safety nightmare. Is Walter's room? Yeah, I think so.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Well, this seems like the obvious route.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh, back in Molly's room.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
No, I totally can. I totally can. I don't care about him at all.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Is this Walter or Rick or someone? Or I mean, Walter can't be old enough to be that big, right? Wait, downstairs. There we go. Keeping my eye on the right. Keeping my eye on the right. I mean, I know Barbara dies, so I don't know why I'm trying to save her. And he's gone. Of course he has.
Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Don't jump me.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
So he just assaulted an innocent person.
What kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh. What?
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
How true is this comic book? Because I was like, oh, they're her friends, and then what? They killed her and ate her? What? I mean, she died, but...
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, so that comic was absurd, so that's fine. Alright, we are currently at, well, at least on my capture, at 46 minutes, probably a bit less, so we'll maybe do one more of these and then call it for the day. I'm enjoying this game. This is a damn good game. Very, very story-driven. I'm sure there'll be a comment about it if I say it, or I'm sure there will be if I don't. But I pretty much don't need to be here to play this one. But here I am. If you don't like it, I'm sure there's a bunch of silent playthroughs on YouTube of this. But this is the way I do things. And I'm rather enjoying myself. So, I don't think there's anywhere else we can go in this room. So I think we just have to go back out using the box, because we can't go out through the door. So if we go out using the box, and then we like created a pathway in the middle, right? And then we can probably go into the basement now.
Now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I bet we can go down the basement.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Okay, don't know what happened there. Bit of stutter. Maybe a save or something? There it is. Got it. It's kind of nice down here. Game of pool. Bit of washing. Yeah, I could deal with this. Hell is this? Propane tank or something? Sven's workshop.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, fair enough, I can see that. This is where he cut himself then. Made a canoe.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay, screen is pitch black for me now, I can't see a thing. There we go.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Is this Walter's room then? Oh, he went places though. Look, Spain, Brazil, China, Mexico, France, India, Thailand, and Russia. But does he have a book? A story of some kind? That's kind of weird. Just putting up a picture like that and pretending it's a window. That's kind of odd. But then again, I suppose he did see his sister die when he was a child. Look, so he saw his sister die when he was a child, and he lived until he was 53. What, down here? All that time? Holy crap.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just...
2005. I want to see his hands now. Oh, they're a little bit older. They don't look too bad,
Whatever
actually.
that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
I think he'll kill you, buddy. Trying to get out through the window or something so I don't have to go this way. Then again, I don't think I can go this way. Can we open the curtains? Something? I'm looking for a prompt. I'm not finding one. So the stool has stumped me. We can't walk past that. Can't climb up on the bed. Aha! Here we go.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
All these books and stuff as well.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Who else?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Oh my god, it was a train.
I know
Off the
you
tracks.
Appreciate all of it, especially the food.
If you look carefully, you'll see we're not stood on the tracks.
Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Damn.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Well, holy crap. That was a bit of a different experience than I was expecting. Really enjoying this game so far, though, and I hope I'll pick it up again pretty damn soon. But I am going to call it there for the day. Taking it out of me a little bit, but I intend to keep playing. And if you enjoyed the video, if you made it this far, you must have enjoyed something about it, right? Leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!